okay?
Unit 18.
Is it clear? Can you hear well? Very good.
D. A job interview.
Good morning, Mr. Farag. Please take a seat.
Thank you.
Now then, thank you for sending us your CV. I see that you've got a BSc in Biology and Chemistry. Where from?
Alexandria University.
Very good. And you're 27, so that's okay. Driving license?
Yes, I've got a driving license.
And what about military service?
I completed that last year.
And what have you been doing since then?
I've been working as a sales assistant in my uncle's pharmacy.
So you've got some sales experience. Now, can you tell me why you left your uncle's business and why you want this job?
Well, I'm ambitious and I want to travel around in my job and visit other places. Mind you, I'm very grateful to my uncle for giving me the job, of course, and he's encouraging me to look for other things.
Very good. Have you got the idea now? What do you expect to happen next? Right?
Maybe about his ambition and why he wants this job.
So you want to have more explanation for the ambitions and why you want the job. Very good, yes. Another, yes, right, okay.
He may ask about the national of work.
Very good. He may be asked about the nature of work. Very good. What else? Very good guess, right?
I think he will continue talking about his qualifications.
She believes that he will continue talking about his ambitions to get more ground. Yes, very good. What else?
She may ask him about his marital status.
Yes, she will be asking him about his marital status again. Very good. Right. Anyway, let's wait and see. Okay? Now we continue the listening.
And why are you applying for a post with us?
First of all, my uncle told me that Valteam's products are highly respected by the medical profession. And then you're a new company and, as I've said, I'm ambitious and I'd like to work with a company that's growing.
Excellent. I'm glad to see that you've done some research into our company. Now, what makes you think you'd be good at the job?
Well, I'm a hard worker and I'm sociable, so I'll enjoy meeting clients. I'm also well organized, so I'll make sure that I'm on time to meet clients and I won't forget appointments.
Very good. Now, at present, you're living with your parents in Nas City. How about if we posted you to a governorate quite far from home?
That would be no problem. As I said, if I was given the job, I'd try my hardest to work my way up. So I'm not worried where I start work.
Mr. Farag, thank you very much for your time. I've got your telephone number at the pharmacy. I'll phone you on Saturday morning to let you know the result of this interview.
Thank you.
Very good. Have you got some idea about the dialogue? You understand it? Is it clear? Would you like to listen again? Okay? Again. Right. Before you listen again, you are going to answer question number 1, 2, and 3. Remember, if you want to look at the question again, you may have 1 minute for that. So look again at question number 1, 2, and 3 before you listen for the second time.
Some of you might think that the teacher was boring when he asked the class to reread the questions before the second listening, but actually, his instructions are meant to help the students focus on the required information.
Answer question number 1, 2, and 3. You are going to work individually. Okay? When you finish that, you will be checking your answer with your friends. Right?
Exercise D. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Farag, for that. I like the interview. I see myself in this place. Right. Okay. Now we are going to write answers to questions number 1, 2, and 3. Remember, you do this individually. Don't depend on your friends. When you finish, you check your answer with your friends. You have 3 minutes for this. Okay? You go now. Very good. Indicate it. Indicate it. Because we are going to discuss it. Okay? Yes. 1 minute left. Okay, time is up. Now, check your answer with your friends. Exchange the box and look at the answers. See if you are right or not. If you have different answers, just wait for me, okay? You can say it. Something you can. You can omit it. Yes, right. Okay. Yes, time's up now. Yes. Now we start with question number 1. Yes. I'd like you, Amira, to read question number 1. Okay? Listen up, please. And I'd like you, Nihal, to answer the question. Okay? Yes, right. Very good. You start reading the question.
What are Mr. Farah's
Academic qualifications. Very good. What are Mr. Farag's academic qualifications? Yes, Nihal.
He has a BSc in biology and chemistry from Alexandria University.
Very good. Say that again, Nihal. Again, please. The answer again.
He has a BSc
He has a BSc
in biology and chemistry from Alexandria
in biology and chemistry from Alexandria. Thank you very much. I'd like you to read question, yes, Shayman. Question number 2, please. And I'd like Mona to be answering. Okay, you stand up. You do the question, Shayman. Yes, right?
What does he say about his personal finance?
Yes.
He's ambitious.
He's ambitious,
And
fond of traveling. That's right.
He has the same experience.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yes, what else, please?
Sociable
He is sociable.
and well organized.
He is well organized. Things which attract the viewer. Yes, what else? Yes. Yes.
He has got a driving license.
He has got a driving license. And again, he never forgets an appointment, a good quality. Yes. Now let's go to question number 3. Yes. Who is going to read the question? Yes, Dina. And I'd like, yes, you to be answering. Okay. Yes, you read, Dina.
What other good things does he say about himself?
That he loves traveling
He loves traveling.
and he never worry about the place of
He never worries about the place where he is going to work. Excellent. What else? I like that. Thank you very much. Now, do you think that he is going to get a job? I'll give you 1 minute to think about that. Okay? Yes. Is he going? And be waiting for the reasons why you think so. Okay? Right. Yes. Now, yes. What else? Yes. Right ahead. Yes. What else?
Yes, I think he will get.
She thinks that he will get a job. Yes. Give me reasons.
He speaks with full of hope and ambition.
He speaks with hope and ambition. Very good.
And he has positive experience.
He has past experience. Thank you very much. Yes. What else?
I think he will get a job because he answered the question confidently.
He gave answers to the question confidently. Yes.
She seemed to be convinced and satisfied with his answer.
He is satisfied. He is comfortable. He's sure. Yes.
She and not you are satisfied with his
She is satisfied. That's right. Okay. So she liked his personality.
Yes.
Thanks a lot.
He has desirable qualifications.
And he has desirable qualifications. Right? Thank you very much. Okay. You are very optimistic.
achieve maximum benefit from the listening excerpt, Mr. Magdi divides the listening activity into 3 stages: pre-listening, during listening, and the post-listening stage. In the pre-listening activity, Mr. Magdi utilizes certain listening techniques. For example, he uses the context to build up listening expectations. He also uses certain activities that require students' prediction. During the listening phase, students listen to the tape for 2 times. The first time is usually for general comprehension and getting the main idea. Students at this stage compare the predictions that they made at the beginning of the lesson with what they are actually listening to. The second listening is usually intended to enable students to provide responses to the questions that will be discussed in the post-listening stage. Before playing the tape for the first time, Mr. Magdi makes sure that every student could hear it clearly. During the first listening, Mr. Magdi pauses the tape in the middle of the dialogue and urges students to predict what might come next. An important part in the skill of listening is being able to predict what the speaker might say next. This aids the students to develop their listening skills and become actively involved in the listening. Responses to questions and discussions characterize the post-listening phase. Through Mr. Magdi's varied techniques, he sets an example of an interactive classroom where students interact with their colleagues in pairs, groups, or they participate actively in discussions.
I think the listening skill is the most difficult task because I think the students don't have the chance to listen to English outside the class. Besides, my voice may be different from the native speaker. The accent itself is not the same, the speed. If you look at the tasks I have presented, I think it seems to be there are too many, but I enjoy the class interacting with me. I feel happy when they talk to me. They use the English in the class. That's why I'm there. So I think the activities are not too many. As for the cassette player, in fact, my colleagues at my school are very cooperative. In fact, we share in buying a cassette beside the one in our school. And why don't I bring mine from my house to use it? It's my cassette, my class. It's my job. It's my tool in the class. So I insist on either having a cassette from the school or my cassette. Yeah, it's my cassette, yes. Concerning the tapes, we got the tapes from training center because we attend Hello 8. And it was a present from the publisher. We have so many copies of the tapes in my school. When I find that the listening text is too difficult, I rehearse it at home, I listen to it several times, and when I come to my class, I try to read it to my students to make it as natural as possible. On the other hand, when it's too easy, I just play it once for them. It doesn't need any help. Yes. That's why it depends.